19 BC, 3876 AM. Rome finally subdued all of Spain, the land later becoming the most thoroughly Romanized of all Europe. Also in this year, descendants of Israel were settled in the Crimea. A Hebrew Phoenician inscription found in a tomb in the Crimea from a Scythian burial dates to this year. Quote, "This is the tombstone of Buki, the son of Itchak, Isaac, the priest. May his rest be in Eden, at the time of the salvation of Israel, in the year 702 of the years of our exile." Unquote. 19 BC is 702 years after 721 BC, when the last of the 10 tribes of Israel were deported by Assyria and settled in southern Asia between the Caspian and Black Seas. Another Hebrew inscription found inside a Scythian tumuli reads, quote, "I am Jehudi, the son of Moses, the son of Jehudi, the son of Moses, the son of Jehudi the mighty, a man of the tribe of Naphtali, which was carried away captive with the other tribes of Israel by the prince Shalmaneser from Samaria during the reign of Hosea, king of Israel." Unquote. 1. Tracing our ancestors. 17 BC, 3878 AM. This year marked the Roman century celebration. Augustus Caesar attended the secular games. As this was the century celebration, we see that the Roman chroniclers had lost an accurate account of the years. 17 BC does not line up with any important date in Roman or pre-Roman history, counting the centuries backward. However, it is 3.5 years off from 700 years, if the celebration began in 713 BC, when the year changed from 360 days to 365.25 days a year. Also in this year, King Herod begins the temple in Jerusalem, the Herodian temple, an attempt to quell the Jewish animosity against him. This is precisely 144 years after 161 BC, when the Jews cleansed the temple after Antiochus IV of Syria polluted the sanctuary with pig's blood. This was the 864th year from the founding of Samaria in 881 BC, the capital of Israel. 13 BC, 3882 AM. Augustus Caesar, the first Roman emperor, removed 2 Egyptian obelisks from Africa and had them transported to Rome and placed outside the Caesareum. These would later be removed to London and New York. The move of these artifacts was highly symbolic. Both London and New York are the seats financially of the British Empire and the United States, an empire of global scale, Britain and the USA fulfilling the prophecies concerning the tribe of adoption, Manasseh and Ephraim. As 740 year of Rome, this was 8880 months since Rome's founding in 753 BC. Both Britain and the United States would adopt Roman language in their political, scientific, legal and medical vernacular, Latin being the specialized language of the Western world. This was exactly 700 years after the change in the solar year from 360 days to 365.25 days a year, the 300th year of the Syrian-Greek Seleucid calendar, 1 Alexandria. 12 BC, 3883 AM. Augustus Caesar has a special copy of the Sibylline books made and deposited in the Temple of Apollo. Apollo was a figure prominent in the Greek prophecies concerning the last days, preserved in the Revelation record as Apollyon, the destroyer. It is to be recalled here that Augustus Caesar was named Octavian, the 8th, and this designation as the 8th, who was of the 7 according to the Revelation, is also linked to the figure of Apollyon in Revelation. The author of the Revelation borrowed his symbols from things of the past. Also in this year, the Romans erected a pyramid for the Praetor Gaius Cestius. Additionally, Augustus had one of the gigantic 200-ton obelisks at Memphis, erected in 1515 BC by Israelite slaves, by Thutmose III, removed and taken to Alexandria, where it then became known as Cleopatra's Needle. This 70-foot-high monolith of red granite was originally quarried from the same site as the red granite used in the construction of the Great Pyramid. The obelisk would one day be taken to London, England. Augustus Caesar in this year also becomes chief priest of Jupiter, his office transformed into a religio-political one. Augustus Caesar's career seems to mirror the one painted by the prophets belonging to the Antichrist, a a man who emerges and gains the trust of the people, who return their favour with unprecedented powers, political, religious and secular, before his true character and intentions emerge. 1. The Bible fraud. 2. Today, tomorrow and the great beyond. 8 BC, 3887 AM. Ovid was brought to Rome to stand before Caesar Augustus. For political reasons, the poet-historian was banished to the Black Sea. Ovid's Metamorphosis relates how the sun in antiquity moved from its place, following an uncharted path, and how a disaster overtook the world of men when the Bears, circumpolar constellation, plunged into the sea, pole shift, and the world was burned in flames as the cities of men were destroyed. 3 BC, 3892 AM. A series of 9 planetary conjunctions begins on May 19th and will continue on through August 26, 2 BC. It is believed by some that these conjunctions were what the Magi of the East watched for. Signs revealing the birth of the Saoshyant Saviour and end of the 3100 years of the Black Age of the Kali Yuga. C. 3103 BC. May 19, Mercury Saturn, first and last planets. June 12, Venus Saturn. August 12, Venus Jupiter. August 31, Mercury Venus. September 14, Jupiter Regulus, King Star. This final alignment was 108 days before the first day of 2 BC. Mercury was the messenger planet, Saturn the planet of mystery, and in ancient Hebrew symbolism, Saturn was the reaper, a messianic planet, the harvest being humanity. Venus was the newcomer and the planet of love to the Romans. Jupiter was king of the planets and Regulus was the king star, one of the 4 cornerstones of the zodiac in Leo. 4 stars formed the base of the cosmic pyramid, Regulus in Leo, Aldebaran in Taurus, Antares in Scorpio, and Fomalhaut in Aquarius. The polar star was the apex of the cosmic pyramid. This combination of conjunctions was enough to give those watching something to pay attention to. 1. The Secrets of Time.